Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Jello Gonzalez and today we have something very special for you as we unbox the newest iPhones. The iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. These were originally released in September 20 in the US and other international markets, but now they're here in the Philippines about a month after their US release. Okay, first up we have the iPhone 11. This one's in purple, but you can also get it in green, yellow, black, white, and the special edition product red. So yeah. Okay, this one's the entry-level iPhone. It's the equivalent of the iPhone XR last year, but this one's actually cheaper than last year's entry-level model. Two cameras here as opposed to the three cameras found in the Pro versions, and a stainless, oh no, it's an aluminum frame. The Pro versions have the stainless steel frame, which are a little bit sturdier. And Apple says that these are the toughest glass that they've ever put on a smartphone. While it's cheaper, the iPhone 11 is getting an extra camera. The first one being a 12 megapixel wide shooter. It's what you'd find in the iPhone XR, but this one has faster autofocus. The new camera in this version is the ultra-wide, also 12 megapixels, and it gives you 4 times the field of view of the regular camera. Also, as you can see here, it looks like a face with the Mo right there. One difference with the build here is that the iPhone 11 has a smooth glass finish that gives the color this pastel look. The iPhone 11 Pro versions, they have a frosted glass surface. It's more matte, and this one is glossier. You can't see it here right now, but if you see this phone turned on, you'll see that the bezels are kind of chunkier than the ones you'd find on the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max, and sadly the ones on other mid-range and high-end Android phones. Another difference is that the base iPhone 11 is a little bit less waterproof than the Pro versions. The iPhone 11 can survive a depth of 2 meters for up to 30 minutes, while the Pro versions can survive for 30 minutes in depths of up to 4 meters. So, you know, if you just have the base 11, you might want to avoid really deep pools. And as you can see here, no audio jacks on this one too. Okay, so we'll check out what's inside the box, aside from the phone, of course. And we have documentation here. We have the earpods. They're not the AirPods. They're the wired version. The lightning cable here, and the 5-watt power adapter. The included charger is actually another difference between the base iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro versions. This one is 5 watts. The included charger in the Pro versions is 18 watts, which is more up to par with modern fast charging standards. The 5-watt charger is kind of slow now. And if you can buy the 18-watt fast charger separately, but it will cost you another 1,900 pesos. Always a good thing. So now we're taking a look at the more expensive iPhone 11 variants, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone, its even bigger brother, the iPhone 11 Pro Max. First off, as you'll notice, the box is black for the two phones, which is quite uncommon. You usually see the phones in a white box, but I guess the iPhone 7 Plus and the iPhone 8 Plus, I've seen them come in black boxes as well. Now you can see the phones here in more traditional colors, the space gray and the silver. It also comes in gold, but if you've been tuning in, you know that the hottest color this season has been the midnight green color. This is the Pro. The iPhone 11 Pro has this frosted matte glass finish. It almost has this foggy, transparent look to it, as if there's a glass surface, and then just below the surface there's another material used just below it. If you just saw the photos of the cameras on this phone, they look like they were kind of popping out, but if you saw it in real life, they're actually pretty low to the body. Some people are saying it's more slippery than the older iPhones, but there's also a bunch who are saying that it's less slippery, and it just depends on how much oil your fingers produce. So you'll have to test it out for yourself. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and it's bigger. We'll compare it. The size is the only difference between the two, but most of the specs are, they're all the same. By far the biggest difference between the base iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 Pro versions is the camera system. The base iPhone 11, it only has 2 cameras. The Pro and the Pro Max, they have 3. It adds a telephoto to the mix, which gives you 2 times optical zoom. The cameras also look like a bunch of things, like stoves and I guess an emoji and a bunch of other things that you can just find online. They made memes for this thing. Strange camera arrays are kind of a thing this year too. We have the iPhones here, and you have the Huawei Mate 30 Pro, the Nokia 9 PureView, and the Google Pixel 4. And while Apple's right in time for the contest of who can build the strangest looking cameras this year, they're a little late to the triple camera party. A lot of other Android phones have already had the triple camera setup. Some even having 4 or 5 cameras like the aforementioned Nokia 9 PureView. But this has always been kind of Apple's thing. They let everyone come up with all this newfangled tech, and then they confidently introduce their own version as if no other versions had existed before. It's genius, really. But side comments aside, the ultra-wide, wide, and telephoto setup is it's pretty useful, as it basically gives you 3 fixed lenses for 3 key perspectives without the degradation that you get from digitally zooming in. And surprise, it's also got night mode now, which you may have seen from other Android phones of the past as well. And across the board, whether you get the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, or the Pro Max, you get the A13 Bionic chip. And it's a chip that has consistently outperformed other competing Android chips in benchmarks since its release. While we can tear down the phone to actually show you the A13 Bionic chip, what we can do is show you what else is inside these boxes. Okay, first the iPhone 11 Pro. We got the documentation, and probably get the same stickers too. Here. Hey, more Apple stickers. You get the same wired earpods, the lightning cable, and the charger. So this one is the 18-watt fast charger, which you don't get with the base iPhone 11. You'd have to buy it for an extra $2,000. There. We'll get these out of the way, and we'll unbox the last box, which is the iPhone 11 Pro. We have the documentation, the earpods, the fast charger, and the lightning cable. Before we end the video, we'd like to thank Globe for lending us these units for this unboxing. And you can check out their website for their iPhone 11 plans. And that's it for us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.